Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure as Minister for Digital Policies and Public Administration of the Government of Catalonia, but specifically for being also here as an IT engineer, which is my profession, and I hope that I will be back in my profession. I don't know when, but I think I will be going back to my profession, because this is obviously, politics are a temporary job. Let me, on the first place, welcome you to Catalonia, the land of Barcelona, and to this second edition of this Cybersecurity Congress. This is a congress that comes for us at a very special time for Catalonia since today, and I just come from the actual government session. We have officially launched the Cybersecurity Agency of Catalonia. Catalonia, therefore, makes today an important step towards the establishment of a cybersecurity public service. A digitally advanced government needs to create the necessary structures to protect public services, its production system, the country's economy, and with them, the citizens' well-being. So today, the two major milestones in the area of cybersecurity, or two major milestones, come together. First of all, this is the European Month for Cybersecurity, which therefore enables us to put cybersecurity in the European public and political agenda. This is a must. For 3 days, Barcelona hosts the second edition of the Cybersecurity Congress. In this context, therefore, the will of Catalonia to become a digitally advanced nation as the capital of the Mobile World Congress, the Smart City World Congress, the IoT World Congress, or the Industry Week, which is being done this week, it makes us, or it gives us the responsibility of defining as well a public policy in cybersecurity, and this Congress, I think, will help us in doing so. We want to promote the Catalan business sector in the area of cybersecurity. We want to foster strategic agreements between international and national companies and the promotion of exchange of knowledge environments. We want to push forward policies that boost the procurement of cybersecurity services in Catalonia. We want to boost awareness among the Catalan private sector of the importance of cybersecurity. And we want also to attract and create and retain the talent in the area of cybersecurity. Because there cannot be an advanced digital society without a fully cyber-protected society. Actually, when Barack Obama arrived at the White House in 2009, one of his first decisions was to create the Sixth Army of the United States, the Cyber Defense Army. Until then, the US had its US Ground Forces, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, and the Coast Guards. 10 years ago, the first economic power of the world foresaw that the geopolitical interest would also be played out in the internet. In fact, these last years, we've seen how the basic systems of a country, the health, the economic, the energy, the mobility systems, can stop functioning as a consequence of a planned cyber attack. One of the most recent cases, we've seen it in the United Kingdom just 1 year ago, in which we saw hospitals that were unable to work with normality for 3 days because a virus attack of the ransomware kind. Or in the winter of 2015-16, in which we saw Ukraine receiving 2 cyber attacks to electric substations that left without light up to 100,000 people. Or the one that we saw in Estonia, which suffered in 2007, which is considered the first major cyber war in history. We have experienced as well this in Catalonia in 2014, in which we saw a DOS attack in one weekend, which left out for some hours our basic public systems as well broke down. That means that our welfare state depends in great measure on our capacity to create wealth in this new digital economy and therefore also protect it. But we cannot forget one thing. Cybersecurity starts with oneself. We are and we have to act as the first and most fundamental wall against cyber attacks and against cybercrime. Data speaks for itself. Every 14 seconds, a ransomware attack takes place somewhere around the world. Every 5 minutes, a connected device is attacked. 45% of the webs have serious security shortcomings. Cybercrime is the greatest threat to every profession, every industry, every company in the world today. The question that we have to ask ourselves is not whether we will be victims of an attack or not, but instead, how will we solve it and how long and how much time will it take to solve it? Consequently, we have a very important challenge ahead of us. This Congress is an opportunity. Let's make the most of it. We, the Catalan people, know it for sure. Catalonia will be a digital nation or won't be at all. Thank you very much. Have a nice Congress, and most of all, I hope that everything we will learn during these 3 days will help us in making us a better society, and specifically a better and protected digital society. Thank you.